What's up, guys? We are live,
baby.
It's Robert
And Royer.
and we are live with you guys. It's Just Drinking. It's Wednesday night. We're gonna be drinking some rum.
Jeremy, right away, huh? I wore this special for you, buddy.
Got the clothes on. Royer's been in the wardrobe tonight. It's gonna be a really fun night. We got some fun rum facts. But before we get into it, as always, guys, if you haven't hit the thumbs up button,
give us a thumbs up.
Helps us out a ton. Helps us reach more people. Let more people know we're drinking rum, talking about rum, and get more people out there trying and finding new rums. It helps us out a ton. So we love having you guys in here as we do this, and we are so appreciative of you being here. And if you haven't yet, make sure you check out the links down below. As we've got our Facebook group, we've got our Instagram, we got our bar tools, as well as we've got our rum club, which is shipping rum straight to your doorstep.
Right to the door. Hello, it's rum.
There it is. That's exactly what it sounds like when it gets there too. And we're getting rum out to you guys. And this month we're going to be having Cowboy Alfredo Pena join us as he has sent rum out to the rum club. We're going to be sipping on with his rum, so it's going to be a lot of fun. But we're always doing stuff like that every month. So make sure you guys check out that link for our rum club down below, as we're always getting together drinking rum. I see several members of the rum club here, as well as some amazing people of the rum community. Let's see what we got going on. James O'Connor, tonight's drink, Plantation Smoky Pineapple. I got the same thing in the glass tonight, good sir. That's amazing. That's some good taste right there. We're hitting it hard. Greg's in the house. Love it. Jeremy's here. Sean, how you doing? Love it. We've got Phil, Resurrection Paranormals in the house. I love it.
We still got to get that set up.
I know it. We got to go ghost hunting. Alex is here. Drums and Rums podcast.
Paul.
What up, boys? What up? What up? We're here. We're doing it.
I can't make that work. I'm an old guy.
Yeah, I love it. Let's see what we got going on in the comments here. So, before we get kicked off here with some sweet rum news, some sweet stuff going on tonight. We got some fun drinks being made.
Oh yeah.
Let's see here.
Sean's having some Real McCoy 3-year.
Real McCoy 3-year. I love it. Looks like Greg's making a Mai Tai tonight. I love that.
What's Jeremy doing?
Well, I don't know what Jeremy's doing. Greg's making a Mai Tai. Jeremy's having a Jung and Wolf Barbados rum number 3 in the glass.
Wow.
Ooh.
I don't think I've even heard of that.
Me neither. That sounds very fancy.
Wow, they've got some cool stuff out there in Montana.
I love it. Sean says like button, engage. It's like Ricky Bobby, like Talladega Nights over here. Engaged. Let's see here. Alex from Miami, we appreciate you. We've got Pusser's 15 year Alex has got right now.
Wow.
Nice. There you go. I love it. Pusser's 15 rum envy feels like what? I need to get some of that. I love it. You guys are amazing. We got a fun show for you guys tonight. I got some fantastic rum news you guys are going to be really pumped up about.
Fantastic rum news. Oh, wait, before you get into the rum news already, okay? Slow down, Speed Racer.
I don't want to slow down.
I don't want to do it. What do you got in the last night?
What do I have? I already showed them.
What do you have?
I already broke this open. Okay. I've got the Plantation Pineapple Smoky formula in the glass tonight.
Very nice.
And it is fantastic. It's one of my favorites. The regular Plantation Pineapple was one of my favorites. This one's even better to me because I do love an Irish whiskey. So this is amazing.
You know what I'm having this evening?
What are you having?
A little bit more special than that. Now that is really good. Okay, I mean it's good. But I myself, I am having a little bit of a just rum. This is the American White Oak aged 2 years.
What?
American Oak aged 2 years.
What?
American Oak aged 2 years.
Which one is that?
Exactly. It even comes with this premium coin, right here, which is really awesome.
Love it. I love it.
Thanks, Just Rum,
for the rum, justly. I love it. Let's see here. I wish I could find more cool rums in Montana. I had to go to Washington to find the Jung and Wolf. Well, we're trying to help with that. That's hopefully something we're going to be helping with as we get stuff spread off and finding new connections and ways to order stuff online. And hopefully, obviously, Jeremy, being a member of the Rum Club, getting to sample some of the stuff from across the nation here.
Helping you make those buying and purchasing decisions for the rum.
We got to try. Resurrection Paranormals drinking some Carolina Dark Sweet Rum tonight. Ooh. I like it. I love it.
Always has some really good stuff.
Yeah. Let's see here. Drinking some Pedro Mandinga drums and rums. Paul's got.
Wow, he always gets the exotic stuff. But yeah, I know, right? He's like, hey boys, this is what I'm having this evening. Right?
That's exactly what Paul looks like.
I know.
When he's drinking his rum.
Hey boys. I think you're having something special.
I think Paul's going to disown us after that.
Well,
oh my goodness.
What I've got.
Oh my gosh. I think I just became Paul's new favorite just drinking guy. Oh my goodness.
So yeah.
Wow. A lot happening there. Love it. Speaking of Paul from Drums and Rums, if you guys haven't checked out his podcast this month, it's a little different this month because it has been taken over.
Taken over? By who?
Mia from My Rum Diaries is running
the
here. Drums and Rums podcast the entire month this month. So you guys can go check that out. She is interviewing. You got National Women's Month, right? We got National Women's Day today. That's today. That is today. Right? Which is amazing. And
shout out to Nia and My Rum Diaries.
Boom.
Go check her out.
She's been a part
on
of
YouTube.
She just joined a part of Women Leading Rum. She's been doing the takeover on Paul's channel, and she's putting out some great stuff. So just a huge shout out for National Women's Day.
I'm actually, can I put a spoiler out?
Can you put a spoiler out?
Yeah.
I don't know. That depends on the spoiler.
We did something this evening.
We did do something this evening.
We did a review this evening.
Gasp.
Right? Can I talk about that a little bit?
I don't care what you do.
Normally,
I don't have control over you. If you want to talk about
I'm just going to do it anyhow.
Yeah, if you're going to talk about things, I mean, you do things.
So, here's the thing. So.
Oh, that? No, I'm just kidding. Just want to throw you off a little bit. You're welcome.
Yeah. Okay, I was going to do it anyhow. Didn't really care what you
I know. That's usually how it goes. What do we got? What's the breaking news here?
The breaking news is we really want to do a big shout out as a thank you to Nia at My Rum Diaries on the YouTube, which you'll find on the Google.
On the Google. You can the Google it.
Also, I want to do a big shout out to Paul at Drums and Rums podcast, and he also has stuff going on YouTube as well.
Good job getting that out.
Right? For making this review possible.
Boom.
So we did this review this evening.
Looking forward to debuting this one. It's a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun.
Cuban rum, very fun. It is
a lot of
absolutely
fun with this,
amazing.
So thank you very much, Nia, from My Rum Diaries. And Paul from Drums and Rum.
Getting some amazing rum in here for us to try. Thank you very much. Making it available to us. We appreciate that. And everybody's going to get a chance to see what this Cuban rum is all about. So we're really excited about that as well.
We are.
Oh, let's see here. So, what do we got here? We got boom. Thanks, guys. You're welcome, Jeremy. We're just here we go. John from Just Rum is in the house.
Just Rum's in the house.
I love it,
John. This is what I'm having this evening.
Boom,
right? Bam. Your 2-year Oregon Oak.
I love it.
Your American White Oak.
So if you guys have any questions for the distillers or the influencers in the chat tonight, we got a bunch of stuff going on. Roger Ham is in the house, which I appreciate. I love that you're here. Amazing. So I know big Just Rum fan over there. So we got some news, guys.
We do have some news.
We got some news.
Sure?
We got to talk about some news.
We
got to talk about some news. As we do.
Be controversial news.
It is going to be controversial.
Am I going to feel like a certain way that we're going to battle?
Absolutely, we are.
Okay.
Because that's how all the news goes. It really doesn't matter what it is. We're going to battle anyway. So if you guys haven't yet, hit that thumbs up button as we're getting into some rum news tonight. We are excited. We've got Bacardi.
Really? Are they bringing back Oakheart?
Nope, that's not the title of it.
Añejo. Añejo. They're bringing back Añejo?
They already have Añejo.
No, they don't.
They got rid of it?
Oh, no, they don't.
Okay, anyway, Bacardi, moving on past Royer's fantasies, releases a Caribbean spiced rum. They announced the launch of its new Bacardi Caribbean Spiced, the brand's first premium spice aged product. They're getting into the premium rum market. Now, we've talked about this. Let me just break this down for you guys who are not familiar with the premium rum market. There are no guidelines whatsoever to calling your rum premium. So they can make whatever product they want, slap the word premium on it.
And they're good.
and they're good, right? So they've got the super premium plus infinity bottles out there that just sound super cool.
I want to come up with a rum,
but it's
just
really,
so we can
but it's really
that.
just their next rum, and they're getting into the premium rum market. But let's talk about this for a second. So they're there, right? So this spice aged product is created with pineapple, coconut, vanilla, and cinnamon. And do you know what that tells me, Royer? You know what that tells me?
Not a clue.
This is going to be another very sweet, it's going to have a lot of added those flavors and colorings and things to this rum. It's going to be a very typical Bacardi product. I'm sure it's going to be tasty. I have no doubt in my mind.
I'm sure it will be.
It's going to be a fun backyard cocktail, fun mixability, all that stuff.
In the bottle?
I think it will be, as most Bacardi products are. Yep. And I think that you're going to find yourself in the same avenue as that, but it's going to be premium.
Oh, so it'll be a premium.
Premium rum is what we're here for. It's going to be amazing, I'm sure. Sorry. Broke character for a second.
Serious?
Broke character for a second. So the coconut tree has always been a strong link to the Bacardi family, being the emblem of the company, symbolizing the coconut palm that was planted at the original Bacardi rum distillery. It is also like bartenders. I love to experiment and play with flavors, giving rum fans a sensory experience that will transport them to the Caribbean with every sip. I think they're going with some fruity sweet notes, that coconut, pineapple, vanilla, mixed into some spiced rum. That makes perfect sense for them. It's going to be a tourist rum, right? It's going to be good.
All right.
It's just going to be sweet.
This sounds amazing.
Amazing. You're welcome.
Okay. So here's the thought, okay?
Oh boy, don't hurt yourself.
Here's the thought, though. So it sounds like they've got some really good flavors going. They're going to be really enhancing their product and trying to make it, something really special. But in doing that, all those flavors, the way that they're putting this out there, it makes me feel like this is like every other rum. That's every other largely commercialized rum that's out there, rather than doing that Bacardi, because I know Bacardi's watching this channel. I know they're out there. They're watching.
They're definitely watching us.
And why wouldn't they? Right?
This is where that happens, guys. It's the number one rum community in the world.
I'm going to help you out. Try and think outside the box a little bit. Try and drive yourself to more of a specific, palate or taste or flavor or experience. Pick an avenue rather than shotgunning it out there with all these different flavors that you say that you want to try and capture in your product, and just try and drag in all those customers. Try and, narrow that down just a little bit rather than shotgunning it out.
Yep.
I'm just going to, that's just my thoughts. That's my 2 cents. I won't even charge you for it.
Not even going to charge you. It's free. It's free.
Free advice for you. I know you think you know what you're doing, but I just kind of wonder sometimes.
There's a lot to wonder about over there in that distillery.
Well, here's the thing. When a company gets so large, I'm sorry, you're the one that brought it up. Okay. So here's the thing. When a company gets so large, you have all these employees that are trying to make a name for themselves. They're like, hey, boss, hey, what do you think if we do this and this and this? Well, I think it would be great. And that, and the boss is going to say, yeah, George, that's a great idea. Let's do that, because nobody wants to take a chance. Nobody wants to take a risk and step outside the normal box.
I love it. There's Royer's rant of the day. I love it.
Just some thoughts.
I love it. Jeremy's going to be resting up because he's got a baby on the way due on the 13th.
Oh,
so
Jeremy.
Close, Chris. You're so close. Chris, hang in there.
She's counting the days.
We believe in you.
The minutes.
Jeremy's just here on our rum channel, like this many days away, but we appreciate that.
Yeah, Jeremy.
If you have it next Wednesday, we expect you to still be here. I'm just saying, like, baby comes on a Wednesday. We have priorities. So
what does just drinking get somebody for a baby gift?
Rum is usually the answer to that.
For the parents.
It's gonna be a lot of that. So it's gonna be good. Let's see here. Jeremy is currently accepting recommendations for the best rum to drink for celebrating the birth of one's firstborn. A firstborn. What rum? Here's a good question for the people in the group.
Excellent question.
I
love that question.
What is your guys' best rum for celebrating a newborn baby?
I want to see what everybody's thoughts are.
What do you got? Let's throw them in there.
That's a great
suggestions for Jeremy. Which
Yes.
rum do you pop for a newborn baby?
Do you have any idea what you would celebrate that event?
All of it, man. Like seriously, like you just had a
He
kid.
would be a mess.
Things are going to be a lot different.
Would be a mess.
If I'm being honest, you should probably do this a couple days ahead of time because you're going to need a couple days of recovery before this happens. So I just start with all of it. I mean, honestly,
don't expect Chris to hold your head while you're at the toilet. Okay?
Yeah. Okay. She's going to be busy doing other stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Because she's probably doing the important stuff. So I would enjoy the rum now.
Stuff.
I'm just saying that's my take on it. That's my 2 cents as a guy.
So do you have some thoughts of what rum you would recommend?
Your favorite ones. Your favorite ones.
Well, but like
what rums? You're asking me to boil down. We have tried hundreds of rums. I'm for a newborn. Let me just here we go. I'm going searching. I'll find them. I got it. You guys want to know what the best rum is to have when you have a newborn? It's coming. Give me a second here, okay? Because we've got all this rum back here. Let me just break it down for you. And in my opinion, you got 2 things going on here. You've got something new coming into the universe, right? So you got to feel like this is a fresh perspective coming into the universe, right? But you also have it in its infancy stage, right? Like it is being like a baby being born out of something. So like you got to feel like it's this embracement of something new. And if you think that I'm stalling, you're 100% correct. Because
you are absolutely 100%
because I'm looking
correct.
through all of it, trying to figure out what I would say.
One rum.
I got to tell you, and if I'm being completely honest,
I mean, expand your horizons because you know what we've got. You know what we got in that room.
There's a lot of stuff
we got
over there.
That room, and you know what we have upstairs.
Listen, there's only one rum that can capture the hearts, and that is Straw 160.
No,
there it is. This is the suggestion. You asked for it.
Yeah. Do not do that.
Thumbs up.
Yeah.
For the rum of the babies.
Yeah. Do not do that.
Straw 160.
So okay. So that's from his perspective. My perspective. I'm gonna have to think on this a minute.
Okay, you think on it for a minute. I'm going to. I love it. Greg already said Straw 160. Greg and me are on the same page. I love it. I didn't even read that till just now. Greg, you and me are on the same wavelength, right? Straw 160. This thing's about to get wild. You might as well go hard.
So Greg,
right?
So he also mentions bring back Bacardi 151.
Bring it back.
Okay, so I found a place locally here that has a small supply of Bacardi 151. I'm really, really, really super tempted on picking up a bottle of this, okay? A full, never opened bottle of the Bacardi 151, okay? But they're asking $90. $90.
Worth it. Tell Royer to go spend his money.
What are your thoughts? I will make my decision.
Go get it.
On your choice tonight.
Greg's decisiveness. All right, so
let me know.
Roger says he saw a rum labeled premium on the bottom shelf the other day. That sounds right. That sounds like most. Is it Ron Diaz? Because I'm pretty sure they make a premium rum in a plastic jug. So it might be the premium rum you're talking about. Let's see here.
You remember the one that we reviewed, the one that they said that they made it with premium rums, but yet they didn't say that their rum was a premium rum?
Yes.
Remember that?
Yes. Too.
I thought that was hilarious.
It's great.
So our product's made with premium rums, but it's really not a premium.
I love this. Phil says we should be rum consultants. It's a new career for us. Let's tell you what rum to drink for what occasion. Why not? Yeah, it makes sense. Zacapa XO. Yeah, there you go. That's a good one. That's a yummy
actually,
one. That is a good one.
That's one.
Plantation, OFTD, or RL Seals. RL Seals was our number one rum of the year last year.
RL Seals was a really good one. So for me, I am trying to choose. Nope. Okay. So,
but this one is 69%, which is very fitting.
So,
I need to tell you how babies are made, Roy?
No, you don't.
Okay, we're not going to get into it on this episode.
Yeah, thanks for that.
You're welcome.
So I don't agree with the OFTD.
It's not this, just so you know. It's not. That's not how they're actually made.
All right.
That's how you build up to it, though.
Okay. I do like the RL Seals. I'll tell you the other one that I like. And no, we're not opening it this evening.
Why not?
Because we're not.
We could.
No, we can't.
We have the ability.
No, we can't. I see you tried.
Did I try? Is it me? Did I try to get into
Plantation XO.
I love it.
That's another really good rum.
I do love it. Chris is here. Chris, thank you for joining us and giving some good comments. At least,
really in the house?
Yeah, at least somebody with a clear head can talk to us.
Oh my goodness!
Thanks,
God
guys.
you're here, Chris.
Our plan is to get this gremlin out of me on Monday and be free for the Wednesday live. Oh my goodness! All we're going to be thinking about is if you're okay. I'm just going to say,
Can they share pictures on here? Do you
know? Not on here, but in the Facebook group.
Oh,
you sure can. So we would be more than happy.
Please share pictures of your new
we're excited for you guys. Next week's going to be a very fun week. Thinking about you guys and wishing you nothing but the best. Excited for you. I got the Zacapa 23 Solera, but I don't currently have the XO. The 23 is pretty good too. Slice of lime on the rocks. It's amazing. I love that. However, if I have a C-section, they won't let me out of the hospital for 4 whole days, and I'm not happy about that. That's why cell phones are there. So that way you can stream and be there. I'm just kidding. I just hope you know that I'm just kidding. God, for the love of God, I hope that you know that I'm not telling you to do that. Gee, oh my gosh. So,
way to put people out.
Woo! You know? All right. Now that I got that out of my system, let's see here. I'm a fan of the OFTD, but I haven't gotten to try the RL Seals yet. It's really good. You got to try it.
That is really, really good.
Stro is a dessert rum. That's right.
It is a dessert
It's a good one. That's a good suggestion. You're welcome. Can't lie. I've actually packed myself a can of champagne in my hospital bag. Was going to do a mini bottle, but the nurse might hear the cork pop, and I got to be sneaky. I love that. That is a true Just Drinking Patreon member, Rum Club member right there.
Right there.
That is what you do. I respect it. Respect the game. Respect the game. I love it. Let's see here. Angela's in the house. How you doing, Angela?
Hey, Angela.
Hope you're doing well. Good evening. Congratulations to Jeremy and Chris. Absolutely. We're glad that you're here, Angela. I'm glad that we can drink some rum together tonight. The Stro has probably caused plenty of pregnancies, so go with that. Yeah, probably has. That's a good call. It's not worth the $90. Just find some Hamilton 151. There you go. I like the Cruisin' 151. I've been a big fan of that. I actually haven't had the Hamilton 151.
I have not had that.
Yeah, we got to try that one.
I had the Cruisin' 151.
Pusser's 151 for $90 if I could find it.
It's so funny because there's a lot of rums that we've had that we've not even done reviews on.
Well, there's going to be a lot more, Roy Air, because this is a never-ending road that we set ourselves on. So we're just going to keep drinking it every week. Every week is new rum.
Yeah.
Every week forever.
Like, holy buckets,
we're going to need to buy a bigger bar. That's all I'm saying. 69%. Chris says, do you know how babies are born? Because it might start with 69ing, but it doesn't end that way. Well, we're way off topic at this point. I don't know where we're headed, but this is now an health educational channel. I don't know where we're at right now. Good Lord. I love it. I see you guys have a bottle of the Celebratory chocolate rum. I haven't had a bottle and opened it. How is it? Good question. We got Rookie, I think I'm going to go with here. So we have a whole review on it. You can check out on our YouTube channel. And we also have 3 chocolate rums that you need to try. It is good. It's good. It's different. So one thing that you can do to compare it to other chocolate rums is go to our 3 chocolate rums that you need to try video. And it sets it side by side with a couple other chocolate rums.
Did we do that video?
We did do that video.
Was I there?
No, you weren't there. Some other guy with gray hair and beard. I don't know. Right. But you can check it out of how it compares to others in the same category and what the differences are. We kind of break that down a little bit. Yeah, so that's a good one for that too. So you can check that out as well. But we really like it. I think it's really yummy.
It is good.
Let's see. Can I drop who Nia's next guest in for an exclusive? Paul, we would love nothing more. We would love nothing more.
News.
Who is Nia going to be interviewing
Nia's not here right now,
on the next Drums and Rums podcast? Because she took it over for National Women's Day today and the Women's Month, right? So she's taken over Drums and Rums podcast, and she's got a new interviewee.
We won't tell anybody.
We want to know.
We won't tell anybody.
Next Tuesday's podcast is, we'll tell nobody.
Drum roll. Get it? Drum roll.
Tell no one. You tell no one. we get a thumbs up. We get some thumbs ups. Do we need thumbs ups for it? I don't know, Paul. What do we got to do here? We just got to.
This is a very good drum roll.
This is a big suspense.
I got no drum.
We're still waiting. Still waiting. What are you?
This is my drum roll.
That's it.
That's it. That's all I got.
You are not.
I got no drum.
This is why you're not the person on drums
you
and drums. You have no drumming.
I should go get the bongo.
No drumming. Traveling creative model, content creator, ADA 2 certified free diver lover of the wild and free. Boom.
There you have it.
Boom. I love it. I'm not going to lie. I don't know who that is or half of what that means, but I'm going to be listening. I'm going to be listening. I've been drinking rum, guys. We don't know where we're at. We're all going to be real. We're all going to be real here. You said a lot of words, and I'm trying to boil it down. Oh, no, it's Raven Lynette. That makes way more sense. He was building up to it. Okay, I read it weird.
Wow.
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah. Raven Lynette. Yes. Yes. I got it. I got there. Okay, there's rum involved, guys. We know where we're at. We're all adults here. We know what we're doing. Okay. I love it. That's amazing. I cannot wait. I will be listening. I've been listening to the podcast recently, the last few. I've been catching up.
I enjoyed the throwback to
the podcast you listened to like 8 weeks ago.
No. The one that they did for the rum, not the Renaissance, but the event down in Miami.
The event down in Miami?
Yeah. Help me out, Paul.
Miami Rum Fest?
No, not Miami Rum Fest.
Rum Congress.
Rum Congress, yes. Yes, I enjoyed that.
That was a good one.
That was good.
That was a really good one. Yeah, Miami Rum Congress. Come on, you can read. Fred's in the house. Tony's in the house.
Hey, Fred. Hey, Tony.
How you guys doing? I love it. I'm glad that you guys are here. James O'Connor says Silver Ray is very good, but not as good as the Kahlua. You know what? I'm gonna agree. I agree
with you. 100%.
The Kahlua chocolate rum is right now. There's more chocolate rum on the way, by the way.
Is there?
Because we have.
You didn't even tell me.
Yeah, I know. So there's been more chocolate rums coming out lately, and it has been phenomenal. But Kahlua is probably top end for me right now because it's got sweetener in it, right? It's okay. Chocolate rum, so, but it is delicious.
Full disclosure, if you don't like those things, that's fine.
Yeah.
For us, if you enjoy it, drink it.
Yeah.
That's our motto. If you enjoy it, drink it. So I really do enjoy the Kahlua.
Chocolate rum to make rum balls. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I'm thinking rum cake.
Rum cake.
I'm thinking
that'd
be
chocolate
good. Rum cake.
Yeah. I love it.
Huh? Tell me. That's a good idea right there.
Drums and Rums is looking at dropping an exclusive for your peeps. That's what I'm talking about, Paul. Paul's hooking us up. It's going to get us hooked up with an exclusive. I love it. I can't wait. I'm actually really looking forward to it. I've been looking forward to her taking over and kind of getting into some of this.
Paul has done some really cool interviews.
She's also only. I have a feeling I know what that means, but I'm not going to go any further than that. Don't worry about it. So, drinking some Ron Abuelo tonight. Fred's got Ron Abuelo tonight. Which one, Fred? Which Ron Abuelo? One? Which Abuelo is in your household? I don't know. What do you say? What rhymes with Abuelo? I don't know.
I have no idea.
Too much rum now. All right, so we're here now. Jeremy says we used a caramel rum for our rum balls back in December. Largo Bay. It was great. I love that.
Awesome.
Bumbu's been really good. If you guys watched today's review on the Kraken, which is going to segue into my next thing here, but they made a gold spiced rum. And this one, spoiler alert, comes out to similar to Bumbu, but different because it's more of a spiced rum with that gold rum kind of thing. So it's like not as sweet, not as much over. There's not really a banana in it, but it does have that caramel toffee flavor to it. Yep. Very fun review that you can check out today that we dropped. It was a lot of fun that we did. And speaking of Kraken, they're not done.
Oh, they're not?
They're not done.
Really?
More new rum. More new rum. More new rum. Are you guys ready to hear Kraken's new rums? We have the Kraken's new fruity rum flavor, and it sounds amazing. The Kraken, known for its black spiced rum from the Caribbean, has just released a new black cherry and Madagascan vanilla spiced rum that has the chance to try this delicious new flavor.
The Bacardi,
Okay.
I think you need to listen to, maybe what Kraken's doing.
Yeah. So the new black cherry Madagascan vanilla black spiced has an ABV of 40%. Not
Very
bad,
nice.
Kraken.
Not bad.
Not bad, right? So they're getting up there 40%. Flavorful fusion of rich black cherries gives it a sweet yet tart taste, which I do like. Plus, the Madagascan vanilla gives you a rum sweet, creamy, and slightly spicy back note that pairs really well with caramel and maple notes found in the original spiced rum. So what we're seeing here is that Kraken is getting out there. They're actually going the opposite direction of Bacardi, which I love. I love. It's so good. So good. So here's why this is smart, okay? Premium rum, the word premium rum means nothing, and people don't buy it because it says premium. They're reading what's on the bottle, what their tastes are, because rum is so diverse that it's all across the board. And here's the thing Bacardi doesn't get is that it doesn't matter if it says premium or it's amazing, okay? It's what's going into it. And Kraken gets it, okay? Because Kraken is making this Madagascan vanilla and black cherry, which sounds awesome, and people that associate with these flavors are going to buy it.
I'm going to go buy it
cocktails.
Just for those names.
Already doing better. So this is something, it's a big brand. It's a big brand, right? We're talking big brand stuff right now. But like, honestly, thank you for not doing the thing that's just the easy button of just like, this is what we think people are going to do, so we're going to do it. And we're not going to try and be crazy about it. Thing that we appreciate about craft rum distillers, like Just Rum, really bad rum, getting into Rum Rats and all these other rum brands that we get into,
Juliana,
is that, like they are doing stuff not because it's what's popular or what everyone's talking about, but because they understand what people actually will enjoy when they find it. Yes. Not it being the sales pitch.
Well said. That is very well
They're going to find it, love it, and do it and have it forever.
Like, oh, this is going to become a staple.
And I love that.
Bar.
And I love that. So I think that they're doing a great job. This sounds like a tremendous experience. We'll be keeping our eye out for these as well, hopefully having them on the show in the near future. But I just think this is so much smarter than going with, we've been talking about premium rum for how long, guys, and how it doesn't mean anything. And then what's Bacardi's big announcement? We're coming out with a premium rum. And it's what are you doing?
What's so funny is so many times these premium rums, that have it right on the label, premium rums, they're usually in a plastic jug on the bottom shelf.
Yeah. Well, not usually, but they can be. I know
many
we found them. It doesn't mean anything other than they just put it on the label. It means absolutely nothing. So that's just kind of the thing that we try to specify, is that this is about rum is just as big and diverse as beer can be, right? You got so many different kinds, so many different flavors. If you have a dark beer, that's very different from a sour beer, right?
Oh, yeah.
And that's the same thing as if you have a rum agricole versus a spiced rum, or versus a dark rum, or versus something that is double aged, or there's just so many avenues.
Distilled,
and it changes or where it is in the world. And so we're seeing so much more of this, that the flavor is what matters. That Bacardi, if you're listening, please, for the love of God, just listen to these words right here. We don't care what you put on the label. Make the flavors that we're looking for, right? Like blend it with something cool.
So what's really funny is that, we went to Miami Rum Renaissance, last November, right?
Yes.
And we met up with some people from Plantation. And so what they have discovered is that what people are looking for is some of those older flavors, some of those more unique flavors, because I've said it many times. I mean, have I not? It's all about the experience.
I don't remember you saying that.
Really?
Never.
Ever since you started coming into this house, you know that I've told you this. So it is all about the experience, and Plantation gets that, and some people consider them to be another big name brand, but they're getting that. They understand what the population is looking for. They're looking for something unique. They're looking for something different than the big box name brands out there like Bacardi and Captain and all these others, and what they're doing is they're actually refurbishing some of their older stills, and they're going to use those in some of the newer products that they're producing.
Yes,
right?
Absolutely. Jeremy, good question here. So he's kind of asking, what percent is the Kraken as far as what we reviewed? The Gold Spice is 35%, but these two new ones that they're talking about are 40%. So they're staying in that 35 to 40%. They're not dropping into that sweet, sugary rum spectrum where it's like a Crucian flavor, right? Where it's like 20 some percent or whatever. Like they're staying in 35 to 40%,
which I enjoy.
Yeah,
I like that. I like the fact that they are, because the Crucian, the 22.7% stuff, I don't really enjoy that stuff. I enjoy, a good, solid product that I can add my own fruit juices to if I want to.
And Sean says, the 35%, talking about, I know in his comment, he said that he wasn't sure that he was going to pick it up with the bamboo reference. But the thing is that the thing Royer really liked about it and that you'll find is that the spiced aspect of it is such a different flavor burst that, yes, it has a lot of similarities in the aspect of, the caramel and the toffee kind of thing, but it does have that natural spice or that cinnamon spice to it, and not so much of a banana milky kind of malt kind of feel, but more of an actual rum that makes it kind of fun to try. So it's worth a try for sure.
Yep, definitely.
Bacardi 151 makes lousy frozen daiquiris. Well, when you're putting that much in, I guess it could probably do that. I love it. Phil says, is there a good frozen daiquiri? I found many of them. And most of the time, it's because I've already been drinking rum. So, the later the night goes, the better they get.
That's funny because we start out, one spectrum and then we end up with the frozen daiquiris. Oh, yeah, this is great.
These are amazing. We should do a review. We should make a 10 or more review. I'm going to tell you the specifications of how this review.
Define 10 or more.
We should have had 10 or more drinks.
Oh my God!
Before we make the review on things like a frozen daiquiri.
They don't want to see that.
That would be fun.
No,
that would be fun.
But we couldn't.
Be a good time.
We couldn't record that.
We could record it. I don't know if we could post it.
I was gonna say,
but we could record it.
We'd probably have to bleep a lot of stuff out.
We could probably put that on the Patreon though. That'd be pretty fun. We should probably think about doing some X-rated R-rated reviews for the Patreon. Yeah, not
That's
X-rated.
not happening.
Well, I went too far. That's rum. It'll do that. Okay. R-rated rum reviews. Get it? R-rated rum reviews. And we put that on. We should start doing that. That'd be fun. We could do some.
I asked you tonight if you want to do a third review.
Yeah, I know you did. All right. Anyway, we'll tackle that another day, but that's an idea. That would be really fun. Let's see here. I personally think all frozen daiquiris are good daiquiris. Heck yeah, I'm that way. I'm a smooth, sweet rum guy, right? I like the sweet rums and the sugary rums. It doesn't bother me at all. I love it. I think they're amazing. So I'm all in for it. When I go to Vegas, I get those big, tall drinks that they carry around, right? And the frozen daiquiris that you just have. I got one in the Luxor that had a light bulb that blinded me in the middle of the night, and it really hurt my eyes. That was worth it, though. Super cool cup. But whatever.
At the time.
Yeah. Let's see here. Well, we can make allowances for a pregnant mom. That's true, Phil, right? Chris, just whatever you say. We're just going to agree with it at this point.
Absolutely.
I mean, I don't see how we couldn't.
With you.
Anyone who can make 138 proof rum you can sip with just a cube is brilliant.
Yes,
yeah.
I would agree.
There you go. 10 or more each. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Each of us have had 10 or more, which is that's a common thing. We just don't usually record during that time.
And there's a reason for that.
Yeah, there is. But it'd be fun to do.
Do I need to remind you?
It'd be a fun Patreon thing. Don't tell me you guys wouldn't tune in to be like.
Do I need to remind you there's a reason?
What is the crazy stuff that they're about to do right now? We'll pay you to not make it X-rated. That's a good idea. We're Xing the X-rated.
Exactly.
I went too far with the X-rated.
Thank you.
We're gonna make it R-rated, not X-rated. That might be over the line. That's OnlyFans.
I don't want to be.
That's on the OnlyFans. Whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. So that's not today. Roger, did Kuliana ever get us a discount code?
I haven't talked to Steve lately.
You better call up Steve. Call up Steve. Don't do it right now. Good Lord, man. Don't do it now.
Tempt me, I will.
But
I'll call him. I will call him right now.
We need to call Steve and find out. I don't believe so yet, but we will need to figure that out. I know he mentioned doing that.
That's a good question. Who asked that?
Yes. Greg. Greg is about that. He wants to get it.
Yep.
R-rated for rum is a good idea. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. We'll leave the X-rated to the OnlyFans people.
Yeah, that's
so
not us.
That's not us.
No.
Royer, I'm going to give you the floor for the next 2-ish minutes.
Alrighty.
Can you handle that?
I can.
All right.
I can.
I'm gonna go make a trip and delivery.
You go make your delivery.
I'm gonna.
Okay, you do what you got. You do you.
I'm gonna. I do.
You do
every
you.
day.
Yep, you do you.
And I'll be back.
And we will be just fine.
We have 11 viewers. If we don't have more by the time I get back,
it's on my
You're
ass,
fired.
right? Okay, I'm fired. Okay, we'll talk to HR. All right. So one of the things, while he's gone, one of my favorite subjects is labeling and marketing, right? So one of the things that really I use this as only an example, and yes, I really did fall in love with this product, and you know what it is. It's the Bacardi Oak Heart. Okay, now if you look at this label and you look at the presentation of the bottle, the whole 9 yards, this looks like something unique, something different, something that's going to capture your attention. And then what they did is they changed it from this right here. They changed it from that, which is I thought was really cool, to this, which is kind of bland. It was the product was the same, but the labeling, the marketing, I don't think people really gravitated towards it as much because they changed the presentation. So much, and that's one of the things that we've had a part of, is actually helping rum companies understand their presentation of their product does make a difference. They might have the best product in the bottle, but nobody's going to try it if they don't have a good presentation that excites people to try it. And then we all know how this all ended up. It changed from this to Bacardi Spiced, which I don't even have here in the house because it's just kind of sucks. So anyhow, rum companies that may be watching, you know who you are, Bacardi, right? Cruisin'. Take some notes. Don't do this. Change from something really like a great presentation to something bland, and then end up getting rid of it altogether because you're wondering, why did nobody buy my rum? Well, because your presentation sucked. Anyhow, so I think Robert is somewhere around here that he should be coming back. Oh, great. He's playing with fire again.
Back!
You're great.
Found what I was looking for.
Great.
We have the same amount, so I'm appreciative of the fact that we retained the number. You did a good job. It's great work.
Thank you all for sticking with me.
This is weird.
I appreciate it.
I don't like being on this side. Makes me uncomfortable.
It makes me uncomfortable, too.
But
you know what? I'm glad you brought this out, because you know what I'm going to do?
Start something on fire.
I actually am.
Good.
So
I love it.
We are going to... Oh, this would be good. So I'm going to try and take some of the American White Oak aged 2 years just rum, and I'm going to make a smoked cocktail with some cinnamon. Why? Just because I can.
I love it. So Jeremy says R-rated rum reviews because it's Pirates rum. You get it? LOL. And Chris follows up with rated R for rum. That's how we get on PBS, right? Sesame Street. Yes. I don't know about Sesame Street. That might be the wrong audience. But yes, I like where we're headed. I feel like you're just
the idea.
Yeah, I think we're headed down the right way though. Unfortunately, some great looking bottles have mediocre products in them. They can. Bottles are what gets you in the door. The rum inside is what keeps you forever. So it's just, that's the thing that we tell people. Might be a weird looking bottle, ends up with a really great rum. And to give you an idea, of a rum that tremendously underplayed.
Underplayed.
We passed it
way
numerous times. Was Rum Trails, and this is a bottle.
In all seriousness, I passed this up probably at least 16 times,
and it was tremendous. By the time we got it in here, this has actually been an amazing rum to have. We make hot buttered rum.
Oh yeah.
Rum toddies with it, hot toddies, it is a tremendous rum for that kind of stuff. And it's amazing, right? But then you have some crazy good looking bottles that end up being not exactly what you want, which is just going to happen from time to time. But rum is so versatile.
They've got a good presentation. They grab the interest.
They get you in the doors so that, for the people with the right palate, they're going to pick it up. So let's see here. I agree, Royer. The second bottle looks bland and cheap, generic.
Exactly. But it was the same
product. The Oak Heart, right?
Yep.
Black Heart bottle looks pretty good. Black Heart, look at that. You're smoking stuff.
Right.
You could smoke this. Look at that. Look how good this bottle
is. I'm not sure
looks.
what you could do with that.
This is a decent looking bottle, other than the fact that it has a screw top lid. But look at it. It got Sexy Pirate. It's a $9 bottle with an $8 off coupon.
There's a reason for that.
It is a tremendously good looking bottle of rum that you'd be like, hey, I'm just going to try it. And then you have a hard time sleeping again.
Here's my point. The label gets you so far. Okay, the presentation gets you so far. You've got to have a good product on the inside to make customers coming back, right? Right?
That's right.
We just finished off another one.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
All right.
For the garage sale.
So I got one more article I want to hit with you guys because you guys deserve to learn a little bit more rum news and learn a little bit more rum facts.
This is really good.
What'd you smoke into it?
I smoked cinnamon.
And that's in the American White Oak.
American White Oak by Just Rum, aged 2 years.
Tremendous. It's a good idea. Sounds like a good pair.
It is a good pairing.
Good pairing. All right. So I got one more little fun fact for you guys here today. Just to give you guys your little bit of a info history, not so much history, but more of a fact kind of method here, is talking about the sugarcane molasses grades. Now, this is something I wasn't familiar with until I started going to festivals, but they say things like grade A molasses. And why do they present that? What does that mean? What is grade A? What is grade B? What is the difference between molasses? Are you going to
teach us something here?
So I'm going to run through real quick. I'm not going to keep you guys too long, but I wanted to give you an FYI of what it means. There will be. Okay. Why people are telling you it's grade A molasses and what that actually means. So what they got going on here is the number one U.S. grade A, or known as U.S. fancy molasses, is the quality of a sugarcane molasses that possesses a good flavor that meets the requirements for brie, sugar, ash, and sulfites as outlined in Table 1 of their subchart, that possesses a good color, that is practically free from defects, that scores not less than 90 points when rated in accordance with the scoring system outlined in this. So if you want a breakdown, yeah, I know, you lose me too, right? It's a lot of words. But really what this is boiling down to is a molasses that comes out the most pure, the best looking, the most flavor, the top end of their molasses, right?
Why didn't they just say that?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. So there's a point scale to this, right? So this is 90 points or higher. Then you have grade B molasses, or you had U.S. fancy, right? Now this is U.S. choice molasses. Okay.
Choice.
Now this is more of an 80 points, or in the 80 points range, more no less than 80 points.
80 to 90.
Yes, 80 to 90, right? So this is like that next level molasses. And then you got U.S. grade C, the quality of sugarcane molasses that is a fairly good flavor. I love the word fairly. This is fairly good.
Way to sell it.
I wonder if anybody puts that on a bottle. This is fairly good molasses.
We have grade C.
Grade
molasses.
C.
Yes.
I don't know.
That company over there, yes, they do have grade A, but we have grade C.
Right.
And the advantage that we have over them is that
we're like most people who go through school. We're the C average student, right? So 70 points to 80 points, right? 70 to 79. point scored, so it's a fairly good molasses. And then there is substandard, which is anything lower than. There is no D.
So that'd be like medical grade.
Yeah, there is no D, right? There's no D. There is just below, like your C or better. So when you're using molasses.
Medical grade molasses.
So I was interested in reading this article, just kind of reading on how they grade stuff. And I imagine it's kind of similar to like when you see people scoring rums or any other type of food or beverage, that they're looking at it, tasting it, testing it, looking at this, like the colors and everything, and then that coming out to whatever it is. So that's kind of how they're getting their grades of molasses.
Time out. We have a special guest in the house, kind of virtually, Alfredo Pena, from White Lightning, right there.
We were talking about that.
Hey, Alfredo.
If you guys are interested in meeting Alfredo, talking with Alfredo, you can join our rum club. He's been sending out rum to our rum club members, and he's going to be joining us later this month, which is going to be really fun. We're really excited about that. We're getting that set up here, where he's going to be joining us as we're sipping along with his rum. So our rum club is there for you guys who want to check that out, who are enthusiasts that want to try some premium rums and some craft rums from around the United States. Make sure
also,
that you guys check that out.
I want to say this. He is actually going to be at the Chicago Rum Fest.
We're going to be there.
He's going to be hanging out. He's not going to have a booth set up, but he will be there.
And we will also be there without a booth. We don't have a booth.
So if you want to come out and hang with us and Alfredo, come to Chicago, April 22nd.
We're going to have a blast, guys. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Chicago will never be the same.
I might be Cowboy Robert by the end of it. Like, I'm just saying. There's a chance that I could rodeo something. I'm just saying. It's not impossible. It's not impossible. Let's see here. So, I love it. John says we use grade none molasses. You sugarcane user, you don't use molasses in your rum. You got that sugarcane juice, right? Love it. John from Just Rum knows what it's all about, and that I think is a big part of what's going into new rums coming out right now. What's going to be really popular is that sugarcane juice. Sugarcane, it is more of a natural kind of going back in history of where rum really started. And I think there's going to be a lot more of that. It's funny because I didn't really predict this until probably late last year. But the agricole / like sugarcane juice side of rum is probably going to take a hike over a lot of the other rums over the next 12 months. And I just see that happening because a lot of craft distillers are doing that. I'm just following the pattern of what most people are doing. And I think anybody that's already been in that market, Just Rum, is somebody that's really ahead of the curve in that spectrum. If you're doing that, I think you're kind of getting ahead of what's going on. So I love it.
So one of the things that I want to Alfredo's here tonight. I want to talk a little bit about Everglades White Lightning rum. He's got a fantastically smooth product. You definitely have to try this. I believe he's got some tastings going on, some different locations. Please check out his Facebook page for maybe a location near you, right? So please check that out. I'm a big fan of his products. He's got some amazing stuff, and I know sometime in the near future, I hope, he is actually going to go to market with the Cafe Cubano rum. This is the best cup of coffee that I never had.
It is pretty good.
This is really good.
It's pretty good.
Very, very smooth.
I love it. Oh, let's see what we got going on here. Jeremy says the advantage of grade C over grade A is it's a big plastic bottle with a screw top lid on the bottom shelf and probably has a coupon, and it probably says premium on it.
Probably does.
Just saying.
Also says Blackheart.
Yeah, probably. Love it. Cowboy Robert. Hey-o. I love it.
I want to see you lasso something.
I can lasso.
I want to see you lasso.
I did lasso stuff. You can ask Riley. I went to, what is it? Corn Cob Fest. I forget what we went to. I went to a baby animal day at a farm grounds that like puts on events, and I got to lasso.
You realize you can't swing a dead cat around here.
No, I know. I'm just saying, like it was baby animal day. We were about to be. You're not gonna miss baby animal day. I mean, come on, it's baby animal day. You're gonna go pet all the baby animals. It was awesome. My wife loves it. Like I'm gonna tell you what, we have a whole heyday there. literally heyday. So like there's just a bunch of baby animals of every kind running around, all the farm animals you can think of, only baby form, and it's amazing. So totally worth it. Anywho, off topic. Lee here talking about finally found Smith & Cross in my area and PCB. Oh, I love PCB, by the way. It's one of my favorite places to be.
Yes.
That's literally Iowa on the beach. I'm not gonna lie. You guys are all like literally like just hometown feel.
Awesome time.
Amazing place. Time. I love it there. Absolutely love it. It tastes and smells like Ray and Nephew to me, but is around the was around $12 more. Anyone taste the difference between the two?
So we have not done a review on this
Ray and Nephew.
We have not done a review. We have not done the comparison on
this. We haven't been able to.
At least publicly. So
but we've had them, but I know they're both in that same spectrum. But that would be interesting to do a side-by-side. That really would be.
I think we should do that.
Well, we're probably going to have to now. Let's see. You need to get some sugar beet rum for the health nuts. I'm going to tell you what. My wife bought beet juice for the first time the other day. If you guys ever want to have juice ruined for you for the rest of your life, go ahead and just pick up a big old jar of beet juice, because you will never think of juice the same again. Because you think of juice as this sweet, delicious, nice drink that you enjoy.
I'm getting mixed feelings here. I'm not really sure.
Beet juice is like drinking the earth. Like if the earth was a flavor, it would be beet juice, and it is
again. I'm
drinking.
I'm a little confused.
Dirt and vegetables. Okay.
Tell me how you really feel.
I'm just telling you, not a fan. Not a fan of the beet juice. It's really good for you, apparently, though. Apparently, I'm at that age where I got to start looking out for my health and stuff. Thanks a lot. I'm turning 30 this year. Good Lord. I basically should retire. So it's just one of these things that I'm trying to be more conscious of. We're trying to do more healthy things. And beet juice is not on my list of things that I wish to incorporate. So I'm hoping to stay healthy enough to keep beet juice out of it. Let's say, if anything, it's my motivation to be healthier, because I really don't want to have to drink that.
Yeah, we don't want to go there again.
Just saying. Let's see here. I look forward to the day you guys go to Rumfest and have a booth. That would be awesome.
That would be awesome.
Rum Dog Millionaires Rum.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what needs to be there. That would be amazing. Honestly, if we end up there with a booth, I'm probably still going to be wandering around. So
you probably will.
Yeah.
Well, I will at least, because I'll probably forget where.
Nobody's going to be at the booth. It's going to be an empty
completely
booth.
Empty,
it's going to be there.
We'll both be wandering around.
Take a bottle. Whatever.
Help yourself. Free rum.
Our next door distillery makes vodka from sugar beets, so that's a thing. I'd expect that from vodka. That sounds right.
Sugar beets.
Yeah,
vodka?
Sugar beets.
Huh.
I wonder if sugar beets are better than just regular beets. I don't really know. They did not taste very sugary. I'm just telling you. It was not. There was like zero sugar in any of that. Greg says the White Lightning rum we tasted at last Rum Club was really good. I can't wait to sample the rest next time. Yeah, it's going to be fun. We're having Alfredo with us. We're going to be tasting it. Learning about what he's got going on, and then hopefully learning about, some of the stuff that he's doing. So I think it's going to be really cool. Smith & Cross is much better than Ray and Nephew's. Greg said it. It's Greg's.
He
it's
tossed
Greg.
that out
Greg
there.
is saying it, laying down the law. I love it.
Tossed that out there.
Scott Whidden is here. Says, I have a bottle of Kraken Gold. It's very caramel flavored, similar to Sailor Jerry's. I think it's more caramel than Sailor Jerry's.
I was going to say, I would agree with
because
you
it's like a 35%, and Sailor is like, what, 42, 43?
No, it's more than that.
46? It's like something in that spectrum,
it's like
right?
46.
So I think Sailor's a little bit more high spectrum, but it's definitely got
for me,
that.
Personally, for my palate, Sailor Jerry's is more comparable. So, funny little story. I was in Indianapolis, and a very kind of it was a nice place. I'm not gonna say where it was.
Strip club.
Anyhow, it was a nice place. And I asked if they had Bacardi.
Was there a crab buffet there?
Ocart. I'm ignoring you. I asked if they had Ocart, and they said no. And I was like, "Oh man, what do you got?" And I'm looking at it, and the guy sitting at the bar, he's like, "Hey, you like Ocart?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "You gotta try Sailor Jerry's. Then just give it a try." He said, "It's a lot like Ocart, only it's got more of a kick to it." I was like, "Sign me up! Yeah, I'll do what this guy says. I will try that." And so I did. And that has become a staple in
all the ones
house.
In his wallet disappeared. It's crazy. What a good suggestion. What a good suggestion. I love it. I love that. You know what's funny is I feel like you went backwards in that story. Like you should start with Sailor Jerry's and end up with Oak Heart, but you started with Oak Heart and ended up with Sailor Jerry's. I'm just saying.
I know.
I started my first rum. My first rum was Sailor Jerry's.
I know.
Like that was me breaking into. That was college. That was me at 21. Like Sailor Jerry was my 21. Drink. I was always 21. So always 21.
17, okay. 16.
Full grown adult.
16.
Okay. I was making adult decisions.
16.
And 12. 8.
9.
I don't know. We're just saying numbers now. But so, it's funny because it's like you find that so much easier. I feel like that's a place to start, but it's funny that you ended up there.
I was at a nice establishment.
And with only in the name. Love it.
They didn't have what I was looking for.
Yes.
And this kind person suggested something to me, and so I took them up on it.
Yes, Greg.
And yes, I had never tried Sailor Jerry's until I was in Indianapolis.
Yeah. Well, Greg is saying that Roger's rich. He uses $20 bills, not $1 bills. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. That's Royer money. That's Royer money. Yeah, flickety, the 20s. Let's go. I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
No.
There she blows, Phil, the beet juice. There she blows. I love it. Alfredo's talking about sugar beets make good liquor. Alfredo would know. Honestly,
he would know.
If there's anybody that experiments like that and goes through stuff, Alfredo knows.
Scientist. I mean, he knows his shit. So it'll be really a lot of fun.
We just rated R. Put it up there. Where do we got an R? We got an R somewhere. Now we're rated R. You're swearing on camera.
All I said was.
Yep. Look at you. Shame.
Right. Shame. Anyhow, so I am looking really, forward to talking with Alfredo during our rum club. This month. This is March. Awesome.
Yeah, so it's going to be a lot of fun. So we are at the 8 o'clock hour. We're going to wrap up here with the last comments coming in here because we love talking to you guys. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for hanging out with us, enjoying the show. If you haven't hit the thumbs up button, it does help us reach more people, and so we appreciate it. If you haven't checked out the links down below and our rum club through our Patreon, we ask that you just please check it out. Doesn't mean you have to click into it or pay for anything. You won't have to, I promise, by clicking on it. We just ask that you check it out. We put a lot of work into it. Everybody that's a part of it has been phenomenally excited about it. We've taken some polls, some feedback, and believe me, we're sending way more rum that is discussed than that is discussed in that description. Because ultimately, anybody that joins, we're looking to give that value to. So we appreciate you.
We work hard.
Yes.
For everyone out there.
So Scott has got a little bit of feedback here. I like the Kraken Gold, but favor Captain Morgan private stock. Honestly, I could drink it daily. Honestly,
the private stock is a very good flavor.
I believe in that. Like it is really good. And honestly, you can find that for some really good prices if you're at like a Sam's Club or something. You can get it pretty inexpensive for private
there's 2
stock.
rums that I found at Sam's Club. Actually, 3 rums. There's 3 rums if you're a Sam's Club member. Members mark. $13.98 for 1.75 bottle.
That's
very good value. Awesome value.
Yes.
I love the flavor.
Great value.
Great value.
It's like Walmart.
Let's see, they've got Bamboo. If I remember right, it's $29. Give or take a few cents. 20, but it's not 30. I know it's like $29 at Sam's Club, and let's see, you can get a 1.75 bottle of private stock in our area, I believe, for around $25. What are you doing?
3. That's number 3.
That's number 3. So
nice.
those are some 3 good rums that you'll find at Sam's Club.
Yeah.
And it's pretty good value there.
Yeah, I love it. You know, it's just some good rubs. Look for good value. Look for something different. Try something different. If there's anything we express on the show, try something different, guys.
Yes.
Get out of your spectrum. Go look for something that's different. Read the back. Read the stories.
Out there.
Find some craft rums. Get into it a little bit. That's all we can encourage. That's all we ask you guys to do.
Premium products out there. Right here.
You guys,
premium products. I mean, we've got some premium products right behind the bar here.
Absolutely.
Help me. I can't hold them all.
All of them. All the rums.
I can't hold them all.
There's so many good rums. And so we appreciate you guys hanging out with us, just checking out some of these rums. Everything you guys do, the interactions and stuff help us reach more people. It is honestly amazing how you guys join us and get to do all this fun stuff. It's you guys that make this possible. Thank you so much. We couldn't do this without you. You guys are the #1 rum community in all the world. We could not express our love for you more than we do right now, because we wouldn't be here if you guys weren't here. To be honest, this would have fizzled out like such a long time ago. Yeah. But honestly, it's you guys that have kept it alive, been amazing, and encouraged us to keep going. And so we really appreciate it with everything you guys do.
Before we go, Chris and Jeremy, our thoughts and prayers are with you.
We'll be thinking about you guys.
Please keep us posted.
Good luck on the delivery next week. If you are delivering on Wednesday, please don't join the live.
Yeah,
we promise we're not meaning it. It's not that important. I'm just trying to tell you right now.
But we will be thinking about you.
will be thinking about you guys.
Our
we
thoughts
cannot
and prayers are with you.
We cannot wait to hear from you guys next week, and we hope everything goes great for you guys. We'll be thinking about you, and I hope you guys all have an amazing evening tonight. I hope you're drinking good rum. I hope you're finding good stuff. I hope you're getting out there and trying new stuff, and you're getting a chance to go maybe click some of those links, join some of the other places. That's what it's all about. We love you guys. You guys are amazing. You're #1. We couldn't do it without you. We appreciate all the love that you give us. With that, Royer, let's give them home safe.
Always drink responsibly, never drink and drive, and no rums were harmed during the making of this video.
Not at all. We'll see you next time, guys.
Take care.